koda minyamia se adia yesere nyamia ye omuwa min koda minyamia se opeja mafi.
Welcome, Son of God, to Voice of Hope Media. My name is Pastor Samuel Akrasi. Our devotion for today is titled, God Will Protect You. Our key text is taken from 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 17. It reads, And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray, open his eyes that he may see. Then the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mount was full of horses and chariots of fire all around Elisha. Hallelujah. The story unfolds like this. The king of Syria planned against God's people, wanted to fight them, but God in his own way was revealing all the secret to the prophet Elisha. And Elisha was telling the king what the king of Syria was planning. Finally, the message got to the king. Gang up his soldiers, they went to Dothan where the prophet was. In effect, he wanted to capture the prophet of God. Now, this Syrian army surrounded where Elisha and his servant was. The servant went out at dawn and saw these chariots have encamped around their dwelling. He was gripped with fear. So the servant went to Elisha and said, Elisha, look, we have been surrounded by horses. Then he prayed, the prophet prayed. God opened the eyes of the servant, and the servant saw chariots of horses. In other words, he saw angels, God's holy angels surrounding them, and these angels were more in number than the chariots of the Syrian army. God is so good. Son of God, God always protects his people. God always encamps around his people. What happened was that the prophet prayed, and these Syrian chariots and all their hosts, the soldiers and all that, finally they got blind. God is amazing. The God we serve has power. Put your trust in this God. Don't allow anything to be a hindrance. You see, God has a way that he protects all his children. Psalm 34 verse 7 says that the angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him and delivers them. Hallelujah. God is always with his children. God has always promised to deliver you who fear him. What do you mean by fear? Obeying his word. By humbling ourselves before him. No matter what the witches, the wizard, the demons will do, they cannot, and I say, they cannot overcome you, because you are being guided, you are being encamped with holy angels. Do you want to be protected by holy angels? Do you want to have this spiritual protection we are talking about as Elisha and the servant had? Just obey God. Just trust in God. Just lean on God. And he will send his angels to protect, guide you against the works of the evil one. May the Lord send his angels to encamp around you today. May the Lord be with you in all your works. May the Lord help you to obey him, to fear him, so that his holy angels will always encamp around you. Have a good day. Stay blessed. Don't be deceived by the devil that the Lord has forsaken you. No, the Lord will not forsake you. That the Lord has forsaken you. No, the Lord will never forsake any of his children. Have a good day. Shalom.
Koda minyamia se Adiya yisire nyamia ye Omuwa min koda minyamia se